Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to Russ Can Fly. It's time to do an adventure to another airport. I'm ready. Let's go. All right, so I am on my way to Brandywine Regional Airport, Kilo, Oscar, Quebec, November. It's actually out near Westchester, and I've never been there. And so this is part of like my flight adventures, just flying to local airports and just trying to get myself familiar with all the airports around. And you might be saying, well, why would you do that, Russ? Well, the reason why I want to do that is because I want to know where all these airports are in the event that, you know, something happens and I know how to get to them. The other thing is I'm pushing the envelope a little bit because the weather is gonna be interesting. It's something I need to keep my eye on. You know, there's a lot of clouds, and back in the day, if there was any clouds, I would be like, no, there's clouds around, I'm not gonna fly. But I'm trying to get myself out of that mindset, especially as I get more inclined to start doing instrument training. So of course I'm going to keep myself legal. I'm going to keep my distances and all that kind of stuff from clouds, but I'm not going to just like not fly because there's clouds around. So at any rate, let's get this engine started and we'll get on up out of here and get ourselves to Brandywine Regional. Clear prop. All right, no one around. Come on, little Sammy, let's do it. So once again, as I check my brakes and I go to taxi out to runway 23 at Doylestown, it wouldn't be a video without at least one camera acting crazy. I have this GoPro Hero 7 that used to be bulletproof, but man, the last couple of videos, this thing has been acting so crazy. And unfortunately, it's the one that has my sound and does all of the forward shots. So got to do some weird voiceover until it's decided it wanted to work. But I'm excited about this flight. Never been to Brandywine Regional Airport. It's gonna be a quick flight, but it's one of those airports where it's so close that I've never flown to it. But again, I want to fly to all these different airports in the area. So let's go ahead and line up and take off. So even though the cameras aren't working, the thing I love about these types of flights is I know I'm going to a new airport and it's actually going to be a little challenging because it's right traffic as opposed to left. And so I always love those types of challenges. That's what makes flying so fascinating, so much to learn. All right, so I've never been to Brandywine Airport before, out near Westchester. And I have a good friend that lives out there. She's more like family, really. But when I fly out there, I'm gonna see if I can see her house. But I'm just being mindful of the clouds. You can see there's some cloud cover over this way. There's some cloud cover in front of me. So I just want to make sure I keep my distances. Also, I want to make sure now that I'm in this Class Bravo shelf that I'm paying attention there. So just really trying to be mindful of what I'm doing as I'm flying here. And let's see, do full screen. So runway 9, if that is in fact the runway we're using, which it appears that we are, then runway 9 is...
Traffic Warrior 176, 1 mile north, inbound visual crossing entry, runway 9 at Brandywine.
The runway 9 is right traffic. So that's something to be mindful of. And it's interesting, you know, I've never flown out this way like this. So see off to the right there, those little tiny dark clouds, well, later on around 5 o'clock it's all gonna look like that. All right, so I gotta be paying attention here. Let's see, what's my distance? And Brandywine traffic, Cessna 94006, about 9 miles north of the field, inbound from runway 9er, Brandywine. Already got my ATIS. It bounced around pretty good. Whoa. All right, I have to do some turning here. Been a little bit distracted. And let's see, TPA, let's get down. So, turn on some carb heat, let's get down here. TPA is 1400. Now, what's gonna be interesting here is I'm gonna do a cross midfield for a right downwind for runway 9. And so
First time I've ever done that. Normally I would just go in, do 45.
Strongly 9.
And so I think I'm over the Westchester area. I think like if you look out there front, I think that's 202 down there. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, definitely like a pretty quick flight.
4970, City Pilot, final 270 airport.
So definitely interesting. So about 5 miles out, peak my descent coming in. I think I'm gonna stay about 2,000. Since I've never been to this airport, you know the drill. Always trying to make sure I can see this place. Alright, carpet is cold. I just got a hazard alert. Now look at that huge rock quarry. Goodness gracious. That is gargantuan. Alright, so we are going to be doing some northeast of the field. So you see I'm just talking to myself, making sure I know where I am, just trying to be situationally aware, all of that good stuff. Making sure I know what's going on. And dealing with altitude and making sure I'm in the Bravo and all that kind of stuff. Brandywine traffic, Cessna 904-0065, northeast of the field, inbound for runway 9er. Gonna do cross midfield for right down with runway 9er, Brandywine. Runway 5, nope. Runway 9er, dude. Alright, gonna start descending some more here. Pull that carb heat again. And I'm gonna start looking for the field. And the beauty is, again, I get to, I think I'm gonna stay around 2,000, but I get to fly over the field. Since I've never been to it, that'll give me some, an opportunity to see the field and fly over it, and then do my right downwind. Alright, so let's keep it to 2,000. Carb heat back off. Let's give it some more power here. Alright, we're 3 miles, so let me start looking. I think that might be it right there. Right out there in front of me. Alright, let's get ready for landing. Carb heat is going to come in. Let me check my brakes. Brakes feel good. Let's turn on our taxi landing light. It is on. And I believe I am crossing. So I believe that is the field right there. Let's stay right here. That is in fact the field. I see runway 27. And 9ers on the other side. So I got to go on the other side and do right traffic. And Brandywine traffic, Cessna 904-006, crossing midfield for right downwind for runway 9er, Brandywine. Alright, so crossing midfield, right downwind. And I don't get to do right downwind traffic too often. The only other place that I've done right downwind is Heritage Field. And you can look out here, this is Westchester or whatever. I think that's what they call it, Westchester. Alright, 14 TPA. Very good. Flying over the field. I guess that's 202 down here. And Brandywine traffic, Cessna 904-006, turning left downwind for runway 9 at Brandywine. Alright, I want to keep my altitude here. I'm not. Alright, we can configure. Let's get our first notch of flaps. I see runway 9er. Nose coming down. Gonna give myself some space here. And Brandywine traffic, Cessna 904-006, turning right base for runway 9er, Brandywine.
And as you can see, I'm not used to calling right base, so I got so confused trying to say it. That's crazy.
Saw a bird just dive out of my way. Let's get this second notch of flaps. Alright, now I see where I am. Alright, good. And let's turn final. And Brandywine traffic, Cessna 904-006, turning final, runway 9er, Brandywine. Alright, stay coordinated. Alright, I'm high. Don't try to overshoot or overbank. Third notch of flaps. Let's get back center line. Be ready to go around if necessary. And I think what's going on here is I got a good crosswind coming.
Alright, so going into a crosswind, so let's get this baby on the ground. Let's get it!
Stay coordinated. Stay coordinated. You're high, but you're good. Watch your speed. Speed is good. Keep it there. All right, very good. All right, let me clear here. Taxi landing light can come off. Wow, this is kind of wild. And Brandywine traffic, Cessna 94006, clear of runway 9er, Brandywine. All right, so
How can we help you today?
I'm just going to get myself set up. I'm good to go, but thank you for looking out. Just going to get myself set up for my next departure.
Okay.
All right, carb heat is cold. All right, so welcome to Brandywine Airport. I've never been here before in the airplane. That was very interesting and definitely a lot of fun. That landing, was kind of crazy because it was definitely a crosswind. And doing right traffic is always, different. So definitely a lot of fun that way. But yeah, it's interesting being here. Never having flown here before, but nice airport. And you see, they were very helpful. Somebody was willing to, help a brother out. So definitely appreciate that. So, all right, mission accomplished. Russ can fly. I'm out. Peace.